Yo, what's up YouTube? In today's video, we're going to check out the meta sacking. Now, I normally get my builds from wcstats.gg. Big props to whoever's made this website. They're obviously crunching the numbers, ranking which guns are winning most fights, I believe, or winning most Warzone matches. I've got no idea how they do it, but it's an amazing resource for a casual player. As you can see, I've built this gun here with all the tuning that the website recommends. Always taking your gun into the firing range, test it out, see if it fits your play style. Especially with LMGs, you want to make sure the aim down sight is snappy enough. So, as with all my videos, you want to see this in action. So here we are in the firing range, testing the aim down sight. Feels pretty good, feels snappy. I'm not sure about playing without a silencer, but you know, there are plenty of muzzles out there. I don't think silencers really matter. I only really recommend silencers on DMZ. It is a heavy gun, but it looks good, so let's see what this can do. Now, let me know if you think there are bots in this lobby. I mean, what was this man doing over here? That was a shock charge, and this was a massive bot play from me. Literally uninstall the game, bro. Like, what the hell was I doing there? You can see I was close to leaving the game right there. So here we are in the gulag. Again, not taking my advice from a previous video. Go to throw the grenade and hit the bloody wall there, but somehow pull off some demon shots, so unlucky fella. Here we are again, going for bounty contracts as always to get that cash, understand where players are. I'm pushing this player because he's weak. And where are you running, my dude? Where are you going? Now there's loads of UAVs I found around hydroelectric, so I love that. So let's get the load out and get on with this video. See how this gun feels in an actual Warzone game. Don't be forgetting your secondary weapon there. Ooh, piece of candy. Another UAV. I think I find 3 in this little area alone. So this is me pushing the guy that was popped up on my radar there. I see a bit of movement, so I believe he's over there. Jesus, that's a long run. Oh, and there he is over on the right. Now, unlucky, my dude. Like, running in the open, no cover. That was the only thing that was going to happen. So here I can see the car meta as well is in full effect. I just use a precision just to keep him away from my building there. Getting rid of the loot boxes to get rid of that audio, just so I can hear if he's pushing in the building or opening any doors. Keeping an eye on my surroundings, making sure there's no one coming up behind me. And here I see him push, and this is very much an ego challenge here, and he gets the down. But luckily I've got a self-revive, and I know I've got some time to get back out before he pushes me in the building. And here we go, catch him out in the open, deleted. See you later, my guy. I was very lucky to survive that though. I'm not running Bomb Squad or any perks like that. In fact, I'm running Ghost and Cold-Blooded. Now, be careful when you pick up other people's weapons because they're not always built the best they can be. I thought that would have fire shotgun ammo, but clearly not. Now, this is an example of what not to do when you're caught between players. The fear starts setting in. You're sat there in a corner. I've only got 2 plates, so if I get in a fight, I know I'm going to die. So I had to push upstairs here, run into a player. Even my bunny hopping doesn't help, and my aim was definitely off there. So here we are back in the gulag. Again, I seem to be running this low ground play at the moment. Can I hit the grenade? No. The same thing. I'm obviously having a bad day when I recorded this. I see the guy up top, and I get some disgusting shots off there. But win's a win. Back in for a bounty. Unfortunately, the bounty's right next to me, and he's in a vehicle as well. So this is where I'm watching the minimap to see what's he going to do. I can see he's jumped out of the car there. It goes grey. And then this happens. This guy's an absolute demon. Look at him rushing me there. Oh, there's always a few. So I take some rage out on a floater here. Don't manage to get the kill. Obviously rattled. My audio makes me think the guy's down there, but I get picked off again. Back in the gulag. Perseverance, guys. That's the only way you're going to win matches and improve. I go to my recommended spot here, break his armor, throw a grenade. Don't cook the grenade though, so that is actually my grenade that hits me there. Bounce my snapshot off of the wall, so that's going to be no use, but the bunny hop saves me there for the kill. Back again, get into a car and get moving. I recommend using cars. This one in particular is not fantastic because it's quite easy to shoot you out of it. But I'm doing a safe cracker here just to get the money I need to get the loadout. But I do recommend these shops. Look at the loot there. And this bad boy, that MP5 or Lachman sub is going to be important later on in the video. Here you can see me prioritizing streaks when you're getting towards the end game. They're just really useful. Players are congested. It helps suppress people or get them off rooftops like this. Now this is an insane challenge. I have no idea how I won that. Is it the floor loot MP5? I highly doubt it, but if you see them in the map, make sure you use them. So finally, I've got my loadout. We can get back to testing out the SAKIN. Definitely can't be forgetting that MP5. Where did it go? Behind me. There we go. Make use of portable radars as well. Super useful. Obviously, the radius is tiny, but they give you the information you need so that you can get those kills. I have no idea where that guy shoots me from, but you can see he's an absolute demon, hitting so many shots on me. And this is where I'm clearly getting frustrated with that guy on the roof. So the only thing you can do is use your kill streaks. I see. I push him off the roof there, and he floats behind the building, so I know I'm safe to cross here. So again, always prioritize high ground where you can. There's a really nice bit of cover on this roof here, and I get some shots of him, shots on him in the distance there, and then basically I ping like mad to try and get a live ping on him. I don't manage to get that ping, so I have no idea where this guy went. It just melted into the background, and then I get sniped. So always prioritize your life. Here is an example of the tracker perk. Really helpful for understanding where players go. And unfortunately, this guy had a grenade launcher out at the time I was pushing him. So see you later, my guy. These cars are by far the fastest on the map. I guess it was a paid sponsorship to have that. They're super useful, really easy to control, but it's just my parking's not great. So this building is normally a black site, so there's a lot of AI and bots that hang around. As you can tell, I'm desperate to get my car out of this jam right now.
A few moments later.
End up having to just ditch the car. I'm getting shot in the back by bots. I'm in a bad position. So I get back onto a roof. Always scout the tops of those doorways because there could be players camping there. Try to fly onto ladders like that just to save you having to climb up from the bottom. Scouting around now, and I see something in the distance which I'll zoom in on there. I don't know how I feel about the range on the SAKIN. I mean, it's obviously not absolutely melting people like this guy. Breaks my armor. I can't even see where he is on the map. Demon. Make the most of flying again, so I fly over here to keep elevation. Keep looting as you go, but don't prioritize it. And I didn't realize actually you can pick up a loadout drop from just boxes. So I take that and then I use it later on as a distraction because I obviously don't need my loadout. I've already got it. Again, testing the range here. Managed to get a few hits on him. But again, do I need to lead further? I'm using high velocity rounds. I don't know. It just doesn't feel that effective from massive range, this gun. Checking my roof of that building again before I come out. And then I see this player in a car doing exactly what I've done before, crashing it. But I was taking sniper shots there, I think, from another player. So I back off and replay. This point, as the zone is closing, I'm holding players on the edge of it. Get a few shots off on this guy. And then you can see how effective breaking line of sight is. I lose him in the buildings and I've got no idea where he's gone. I do pick him up a bit later, but that shows the importance of breaking line of sight in this game. There he is. I pick him back up, running on the edge of circle, and that's a little bit of trigger discipline there. I wait until he's in the open before I take the shots, and it does go down fairly quickly. I'm in trouble now, getting shot by another player, and I don't have a gas mask for some reason. So definitely make sure you pick up gas masks, especially as you're getting towards the final circles. I panic throw my supply drop there, the loadout, just to cause a distraction in case anyone's pushing me. I know people really focus in on loadout drops. And I just wanted to highlight on the map there, you can get a general sense of where players are when they call in a counter UAV because it is above him. Now I do see the player movement in front of me there. Switch to my submachine gun just because it's faster movement speed. I do pull it back out because this is a SAKIN video. You want to see what it's like in combat. So I'm pushing this guy, and I'm running cold-blooded, which if he has high alert means he doesn't get a ping to say that I'm behind him, looking at him. So I do recommend running that on solos. And here you can see me desperately looking around for a gas mask, and there it is. It's also important to pick up any streaks that you see as well. Again, prioritize at least 2 or 3 of them, but do keep your inventory full of plates. You don't need to be hoarding ammo. Unless it's a gun like the Tempest Torrent where I seem to burn through the ammo. Now this is some MLG Bushwookie plays right here. I'm making the most of my character's ghillie suit. I'm creeping around in the bushes, but anyone could be in these bushes. So I have to play very carefully, listening out for audio cues. And I see a player up here. Again, trigger discipline. There's no need for me to engage. That will give my position away to him and the other players. At this point, when I'm going for wins, I just let the lobby kill itself off, really. I'm sitting on 5 kills. That's not too bad. I do pick up another 2 kills towards the end of this match, so really I'm prioritizing the win and trying to move into the best position possible from the angle I'm coming at the final circle. Here, I can't resist, and I do take some shots, and a bit embarrassed, really, that I couldn't finish him off. So instead of pushing him like a madman, use your lethals, throw in some grenades. I don't get a hit marker, so somehow he manages to get away. Back in the bush I go. Lovely bush. Looking very bushy today. So here I'm playing the gas. I'm waiting for other players to run in front of me so I can come up behind them. This is where it gets pretty chaotic. There's mortar streaks going off. There's someone swimming right next to me that I don't even realize. I make the most of swimming underwater. The guy on my left there just gets absolutely smoked. And I'm desperately trying to get into that circle before I die to gas. This kid obviously didn't realize I was next to him and managed to get an easy down with the Lackman sub there. Again, this isn't my build, this is literally floor loot, and it's a really effective gun. And then the final player decides to float into my view for the win. So there we have it. A little bit of gameplay about the SAKIN. My thoughts are still a bit split. It's clearly a meta within Warzone, a lot of players using it. Some of those clips I did get very effective kills on, but overall I'm a bit meh about it, and I think there are other better guns out there like the Hemlock. If you've enjoyed the video in any way, please do click like and subscribe. I'd really appreciate your engagement, comments, feedback, and I will see you in the next video.